What's going on, guys? This episode's a lot of me starting a bunch of quests but not really finishing them. Have you guys noticed that there's been a lot of DCs lately? Like, my god, I've been DCing like crazy. And I even saw that Bodhi died to the DC on his Hardcore Ironman, which sucks. Um, but I just think that at this point, it should be fixed by now. I mean, Jagex, it's no longer a small indie company, you know that meme. They should be able to get the servers all sorted out, at least for the players. I mean, what are we paying a subscription for anyway? Well, I use bonds, but what are some of you paying a subscription for if we can't even have stable servers to play and make use of our membership? Yesterday was Friday the 13th. I got those spooky faces logging in on RuneScape, and I mean, that stuff makes me laugh. It gives me a chuckle. But other than that, I just kind of, as I said before, starting some of these quests and making my way downtown in terms of leveling my Hardcore Ironman. A lot of the quests that you see me start here, I'll finish in the next episode, as I've already gathered some of the clips for that. I'm doing this recording a little bit later. I've already got the next 1 or 2 episodes planned out. I don't really like to make them too long, because, I mean, people have already seen this stuff, especially the early stages before. So there's no sense in me making a 10-minute video. Number one, I don't make any money from this. I'm just doing it for fun. And number two, I don't really have anything to talk about for 10 minutes, and I don't really record these things live. So, when I do these after the fact, I don't really have too much to say, and I just want to keep it like a little quick update. But I'm doing the Stronghold here in the background. I speed it up because we've all seen the Stronghold at this point. I was pretty concerned because I brought all these cakes. I didn't want to die, but instead of going through the entire Stronghold, including the 4th level to get the boots, I kind of just said, screw it, I'll do that later once I get a couple more HP levels. And I just went and grabbed the 10k and got myself out of there before anything got a little dicey. I'm not sure if you can actually get hit for more than a 10, which is why I have the 11 HP, so I thought I was going to be pretty safe, but I didn't want to risk it anyway. You never know. Maybe I DC or something like Bodhi's. Like, forget that. I'm not going to really restart one. I would, but I wouldn't be looking forward to it, even if I died at such an early stage, because I don't have that much time to play every day, and this is like a week worth of progress, which is pretty sad because this is like a couple hours for most people. But, I was looking on Reddit the other day, and now that it's Halloween time, it got me thinking of all the sweet Halloween memes that are going to be coming out. And today, I looked at Reddit, and one of the top posts was like that spooky ghost face that you get when you log in, except it was Emily, photoshopped as Emily, which is hilarious. Okay, I mean, normally I don't support that whole banter thing because it's like giving her attention, blah blah whatever. But I thought that was really funny. I think it deserved an upvote. And I'm not one to really upvote on Reddit or post anything. I mostly just lurk. So it was it really got a laugh out of me and made me go ahead and upvote that. I got some steps done in Dwarf Cannon again, if you remember from the last episode. I started it, got past the point where I fixed the railings, and he asked me to come to the mountain here, and I did that. As I was making my way through Varrock, I started Gertrude's cat, and I finished that in the next episode. I start growing my cat, which I have to remember to feed because I have a history of letting those cats just kind of die out, and I ignore the little text notifications that say, oh, looks like he wants to be fed, or he looks like he wants to be played with. Kind of just say, screw it, man. F the cat. And then if I do try and pay attention, I end up feeding it too much and it gets fat. And you don't want a fat cat because then, it looks stupid, right? Like, besides all the other in-game mechanics that, are taken away because you have a fat cat, I just don't want a fat cat. It looks stupid. So, Demon Slayer, I went ahead and started that. A lot of the quests that I started are pretty simple, and they should only take me a couple steps, but as I've been following that guide, I really do like how it's laid out. It's laid out in such a way where every move you make is so efficient, and one thing leads to the next, which is really cool. And normally, this is something I would not do, right? This like kills my OCD. Right? I like to start something and finish it completely. I don't like having that little yellow text in the quest log. I mean, that bothers me. But I'm getting used to it. It's okay, right? I'm getting over it. I have a question for some of you guys, though. I do play on another account, and I usually do some AFK money making. As of right now, I do woodcutting. I have 99 woodcutting, so I sit at magic logs. And that's how I have been generating revenue for the bonds for both those accounts, because I've been playing on 2 accounts. Usually I play on 3 or 4, but the other ones, I don't know, I just can't be asked anymore. So I want to know, what is it that I can do to get money that is pretty AFK, but it's faster than magic logs because my creativity in this. I mean, I know there's guides out there, but like some of that stuff is so old, and it's like I already know all those things. So if some of you guys can give me the inside scoop on something new, something innovative that can get me a lot of money with very minimal focus, then I would really appreciate it, because I don't want to have to run out of, bond money and then take away time from me playing on my Hardcore Ironman, because I really enjoy it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's bringing a new aspect to the game that I didn't appreciate before on a regular account. The last thing I do in this episode is the bar crawl and then go ahead and grab a Rotten Tomato. And that is where I leave you guys off on this episode. I will see you in the next one.